Yo, 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 what is up? What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up, guys? So NFP is in 9 minutes. Let me drop um let me drop my predictions, expectations, whatever you want to call it, real quick on you. So guys, we take a look right here real quick at EU, and you can see we bounced off this zone. Okay. So we bounced off this 1 hour institutional candle. This is my expectation. I expect for price to react from here and give us a nice short down up until a certain point of interest within here, and then we're going to buy up. I will not be interested, like, okay, obviously if I was in this short earlier on, okay, great, I'll hold this because I'll expect there to be a certain drop. But if I'm not in the trade, I'm not getting in now. I'm not guessing this at all. Remember what NFP, guys, we usually expect the first move to be the move that grabs liquidity and, you know, touches you into your point of interest, etc. So the first move I have no interest in. I'm going to wait for the second move. The first move is a manipulation. Usually I'm going to wait for the second move. That's going to be the real trend. So I'll be waiting for price to go back down, fill in points of interest, fill in the imbalances, and then I'll be looking for buys. This is my hope. If price gives us, remember guys, I am not trying to predict this whatsoever. I don't care what it does. All I'm saying is if it does this, then I will execute it in this way. If it does not do this, that doesn't matter, because regardless of what NFP does for us today, I am not going to be affected unless I'm in a trade, and I'm only going to be within a trade if price lines is in line with my trading system. If it's not in line with it, then I don't really care. Okay, so if it drops, great, that's within the plan. If it continues up, then I'm not going to trade it. Okay, I'm not interested if it just shoots up. So it all depends on what's going to happen in the next 7 minutes. Similarly with GU, guys, you take a look at the 30-minute time frame. We have multiple points of interest. Like I wanted to react from either here or here, and I'm going to be taking a look at the order flow. I'll be watching the order flow as it comes in, and I'll be executing based off of that. Similarly with gold, I have this point of interest or here. Hopefully we go down a little bit lower. Now remember, the common denominator right here is the DXY. If the DXY is the common denominator, then and the DXY moves in certain amount of pips, then you have to be realistic with the points of interest across the board. You can't have a point of interest on EU here, and then a point of interest on GU here, and a point of interest on gold here. You have to have a realistic range for most of these pairs because the common denominator is the DXY. Okay, so you take a look at the DXY, and as I said, the common 2 points, if we get price to move as planned, is either here or here. I'll be looking for short positions from one of these points of interest. I'll be really surprised, but not, I'll be surprised, okay, but not completely shocked if price just continues up. Like, that's an improbable scenario, but it could happen because anything can happen, right? Now, as I said, if price just shoots down straight away, I won't be looking for any buy positions. I'm simply interested in shorts on the DXY. Okay, I'm looking for shorts on the DXY. You take a look at the daily time frame, it's looking ready for shorts. Everything just right now, it's looking ready for shorts. Okay, but I need some sort of a pullback. I need a pullback to retest here and continue down. This is what I need. Now, as I said, if price is in line with my plan and it pulls back and I find it within a point of interest and the order flow says it's a good time to short, I am shorting. If I don't see that it's in line and it continues straight down, or it goes up and I don't see order flow, order flow in my favor, then I'm not interested in this trade. So essentially, in the next 5 minutes, we'll know now what to do. If you haven't already, guys, please drop a like on the video. It really mean a lot. And yeah, actually, I have one more favor to ask of you guys. For any of you that didn't know, I literally like started this like traders marketing agency. I built a team of essentially marketers to help traders, you know, grow their Instagram pages, etc. So I'd love for you to just give me a follow. That's literally all I ask for. So go ahead, follow me. You'll see my face on there a lot, but to be honest, most of the work is done by the team. All I do is make the content because I don't really have that much experience when it comes to marketing, but I have an absolutely brilliant team that helps me do all of this. So do drop me a follow, would be appreciated. How's it going, Creative Coats? Hope you keep it well. So 3 minutes, guys, and we're gonna see what's up. Just a second, guys. I have to take a quick call, so give me a minute. All right, guys. So 2 minutes. For anyone that dropped a follow on there, I appreciate it. If you haven't, just go do it. It's just a follow, like. Especially as if I call out a nice trade for you today, you have to promise me that you go follow all of my Instagram pages. I have like 3. Follow my personal one, follow my trading one, follow my agency one. Who knows? Maybe we'll have more Instagram pages in the future for more businesses. You know how it gets. The mind never stops working. New ideas are always churning. All right. I can't see HF. Jerome, did you see that setup that we were talking about on yesterday's live? This is the exact one that I said on yesterday's live. If you guys missed it, go look at it. Yesterday's live setup. It was beautiful. So yeah, I was kind of really happy with that. In regards to everything else. What's going on there? So, uno minute, guys. 1 minute. Once again, we're not in a trade, so we're chilling at the end of the day. Do you get what I mean? See? So, boom. The first move to the downside, which is exactly what we usually expect. Now we wait for it to tap into my point of interest. Just, let me see, EU, gold, tapped in. So on gold, might be interested in a buy. But not yet, guys. I'm gonna hold out. A lot of time, look, I might just completely shoot up, but I'm going to hold out because this is like this is the news candle, and it's dangerous. Okay, to get in. The spreads are not great, but look what it did. Exactly just what we wanted. Boom. And if I miss the setup, it is what it is. But what I called out turned out to be right at the end of the day, and that's the most important thing. So yeah. Look at GU. Just about missed my point of interest, I think. Oh no, it literally tapped the point of interest that I was looking at. You see? So I'm holding out on all of the pairs right now because the move happened quick. Even on gold, etc. So, and the spreads are wide, so I want the spreads to relax a small bit. Then I'll get into a trade if I find it fit. But this is why I like doing my lives, because at the end of the day, I put everything and all my beliefs and all my predictions on the line for people to see real time. I don't just speak about the trade after it happens. I actually, call out points of interest as they happen. Now, I'm not in a trade, so there's nothing for me to celebrate, but my prediction for moving down first was the most logical one, and it was the most high probable one, and it worked out, and that's what I'm happy about at the moment. So yeah, all said and done, great so far. So with GU, right, this is what we have on the 1 minute. I want to see it come down a little bit more before I even look to buy. Now I might just continue and just smash up. It is what it is. If it happens, then I missed it, and I'm not gonna complain. But I want to see it tap into my point of interest. Like, my point of interest is set and it never moves. And you never want to make an emotional decision within NFP, within any news event, to switch up your point of interest. Stick with your point of interest. And if it doesn't occur, then so what? Like, who cares? Next week is going to be Monday. NFP is going to be forgotten. Thousands of NFPs have already occurred and they've been forgotten. Just because you missed that move, like, who cares? Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. So you see, imagine you got emotional in this trade right here. Okay. Imagine you got emotional. You see gold tapping in, it's flying, it's here, and then you're like, oh no, I missed a move. You got into the trade straight away, and then look what happens. Price just does you dirty. And now it comes down, and now you're stopped out, and now you might be looking at this point of interest again, and you're getting stressed, and you get in, and it doesn't. So, just because it goes in our initial direction, it doesn't necessarily mean that there's actually a setup for us to get into. At the end of the day, we take a look at this range as a whole, we're still in premium pricing. Like, I want to see discounted at least, or at least 50%, which is here. So these are the areas that I'm going to be waiting for before getting to a setup. So right now I believe that we're not ready to buy yet. This would be the zone that I'll be looking at in the next hour to look for buys from. Okay. All of these pairs pretty much. And you probably like a good setup right here on the 2-hour time frame. Well, still, like, nothing actually tapped straight into my point of interest yet, so I'm still waiting. Remember, if we get no trade, we get no trade. It is what it is. But the setup, this thing's making so much noise. My bad. But the point of interest has been predefined, and I will stay there. Will stay predefined. Okay. So yeah, it's really beautiful. Reacting. Now let's pull up Orderflow real quick and see what is it giving us. Remember, each NFP is a little different, guys. I don't know why my MT4 is making weird noises. Let me put down my volume. My apologies. So let me just pull up the order flow and see what's up. I don't usually look at the order flow too much as news comes in. I don't really care about the order flow when news hits. I only care about it kind of like the aftermath. That's what interests me. So yeah, GC August FE order flow 1 minute time frame. Tick replay, pull it up. It's coming up. Just isn't this one anymore. And it could happen. Like, literally, price can right now react from here and absolutely fly 200, 300 pips. And you have to have essentially the discipline, and you have to have the emotional capacity to look at this and be like, I called this setup out. I was proud of it, but I just wasn't confident. And I have a very, very, very good saying that I always follow. If in doubt, stay out. So if there's doubt, stay out. And I had a doubt. I had doubt with the setup because it just happened too quick. And so I stayed out. The market should not affect you if you're not in it. That's one thing that you must understand. You should have absolutely no care whatsoever what happens as long as you're outside the market. When you're in, that might be a little bit of a different story. So my bad, I forgot to put up the order flow. So this is the order flow at the moment. I was literally just right at the gym, guys, and I didn't even have a chance. I literally just came home and went and hopped on the chart straight because my session lasted longer than I expected. But so yeah, I need to like shower after this. I won't be on here for too long. So yeah. 24, 5, 7, 4, 6, 1. Nothing clear on the delta. I don't really care too much about the delta during news time. I'll be honest with you. But yeah, at the moment, no setup. No setup. Got the GJ just clearing the highs. Probably has the potential to drop, and I believe there might be some sort of point of interest. Yeah, I thought there would be something here, but yeah, I don't see anything. So essentially, as I said, if price comes down here, I'll look for buys. And I'll wait for order flow confirmation. If I get the order flow confirmation, I'll let you guys know. But there's no point in me just sitting around waiting for the setup to play out. It might take another hour or two. And yeah, we just don't have the time for that, do we, guys? So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you missed NFP, and if you missed what I said about this, go back at the start of the session. Even though we got into no setups today, we didn't trade anything so far anyways. I believe there's still a lot of value to take from today's quick stream. So definitely go back and watch it over again. And I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a great day, have a great weekend, have enjoy time with your families. You know, don't spend too much time on the chart. You don't have to completely indulge yourself and obsess with backtesting. Contrary to what a lot of people will tell you to do. Yeah, just have a good time. Enjoy, guys, and I will catch you on Monday's stream. Have a great one. Bye bye.